Risen on my personal odyssey as a singer. And at first glance, they may seem like harbingers of bad news, but I invite you to shift your thinking just a bit, or maybe even shift it radically. That's better. For you guys are artists and you're brilliant at thinking outside the box. I offer you these observations to perhaps help you as you go forward, enabling you to empower yourselves from the very core of your being, so that when the challenges of this artistic life catapult and hurl themselves at the very core of your being, which they will repeatedly, you might have a few devices at your disposal to return to help you find your center again, so that your voice, your art, your soul will not be derailed, but you will instead find the strength to make yourself heard and seen and felt. Then you'll have the power to transform yourselves, to transform others, and I kid you not, to transform the world. My first observation, you will never make it. That's probably not what you guys want to hear this morning. That sounds like bad news, but I invite you to see it as fabulous, outstanding news. For I don't believe there's actually an it. I don't think it exists for an artist. One of the greatest gifts that you can give yourself right now, right here in this very single, solitary, monumental moment of your lives, is to decide without apology to commit to the journey and not the destination. The outcome will almost always fall short of your expectations. And if you're chasing that elusive, often deceptive goal, you're likely to be in for a very tough road. And I don't want that for you. I want you to have a fabulous time doing this. For there will always be that one note that could have soared more freely, the one line reading that could have just been that much more truthful, that third arabesque, which might have been slightly more extended, the one adagio, which could have just been a little bit more magical. There will always be more freedom to acquire and more truth to uncover. As an artist, you will never arrive at a final destination. And this is the glory and the reward of striving to master your craft and embarking on the path of curiosity and imagination while being tireless in your pursuit of something greater than yourself. A second truth. The work, sorry, I hate to say it, the work will never end. It may sound dreadfully daunting this morning, especially today as you're like, finally getting out of here, right? But what I have found is that when things become overwhelming, again, they will become overwhelming repeatedly, whether it's via unexpected, rapid success or in heart-wrenching, devastating failure. The way back to your center is always to return to the work. Oftentimes it will be the only thing that makes sense to you. And it is there that you will find solace and truth. At the keyboard, at the bar, the ballet bar. With your bow in hand, articulating your arpeggios, always return to your home base and trust that you will find your way again via the music, the pulse, the speech, the rhythm. Be patient and know that it will always be there for you, even if some moments you lack the will to be there for it. All it asks is that you show up fully present as you did when you first discovered the magic of your own artistic world when you were young. Bring that innocent, childlike sense of wonder to your craft and do whatever you need to find that truth again. It will continually teach you how to be present, how to be alive, and how to let go. Therein lies not only your artistic freedom, but your personal freedom as well. Okay, this may be my favorite truth. It's not about you. I mean, today's about you. Okay. Take the moment, it's good. But it's not about you. It's a very hard and humbling lesson to face, and it's one that I've had to continually learn at every stage of my own journey. But this is freeing, and it's empowering. You may not really realize it yet, but you have not signed up for a life of glory and adulation. Although that may well come, and I wish with every fiber of my being that it will come in the right form for each of you. However, that's not your destination, for glory will always be transitory and will surely disappear as fleetingly and as arbitrarily as it arrived. The truth is, you've signed up for a life of service. A life of service is what going into the arts is. The life-altering results of that service in other people's lives will never disappear, as fame unquestionably will. You are here to serve the words, the director, the melody, the author, the chord progression, the choreographer, but above all, and most importantly, with every breath, with every stroke of the keyboard, with every step you take, you're here to serve humanity. You, as alumni of the 109th graduating class of the Juilliard School, are now servants to the ear that needs quiet solace and the eye that needs the consolation of beauty. Servants to the mind that needs desperate repose or pointed inquiry. To the heart that needs invitation to flight or silent understanding. And to the soul that needs a safe landing place or fearless, relentless enlightenment. You are a servant to the sick one who needs healing through the beauty and the peace of the symphony that you will compose through bloodshot eyes and sleepless nights. You're an attendant to the lost one who needs saving through the comforting, probing words that you will conjure up from the ether, as well as from your own moments of strife and triumph. You're a steward to the closed and the blocked one who needs to feel that vital, electric, joyful pulse of life that eludes them as they witness you stop time as you pirouette and jeté across the stage in your tired and bleeding legs. You are a vessel to the angry and the confused one who needs a protected place to release their rage as they watch your eyes on the screen silently weep in pain as you relive your own private hell. You're a servant to the eager, naive, optimistic ones who will come behind you with wide eyes and wild dreams, reminding you of yourself as you teach and shape and mold them, even though you might be plagued with haunting doubts yourself, just as your teachers likely were. And you will reach out to them and generously invite them to soar and to thrive, because we are called to share this thing called art. And you're also serving one other person. You're serving yourself. You're serving the relentless, passionate, fevered force within you that longs to grow and to expand and to feel and connect and create. That part of you that craves a way to express raw elation and passion and to make manifest hard, cold, blissful rapture. And please, God, please, I beg of you, don't forget this. Something to experience fun. Fun. Don't ever abandon that intoxicating sense that will let the truth guide you in every moment of your journey. If you can find that, you have everything. That's why making it is in the end utterly insignificant. Living it, breathing it, serving it, that is where your joy lies. I want to share with you a quick email that came to me last week, and it's from a soldier on the front lines of our war on the arts. It's from an elementary middle school teacher in Salt Lake City, Miss Audrey Hill, who is fighting the great fight. She brought her students, I think they were 5th graders, to the recent HD telecast from La Cenerentola across the way, where I played Cinderella, who in the very end, instead of castigating her family members to a life of punishment and poverty, she actually chooses to forgive them. It's a fabulous aria. But she sent me the following note. She said, one of my boys, a 5th grader, wrote in his review this morning that one of his favorite parts, besides the spaghetti food fight scene, was where at the end you were singing about getting revenge and how he really liked that your revenge was going to be forgiveness. This boy was new to our school this year, and he has a beautiful singing voice, but he's been teased a lot. I've seen him getting more and more angry as the year was coming to a close, and today it seemed like all of that disappeared. It was a very moving experience for me. That is how we change the world. How lucky are we to do this? Amazing. Okay, I lied. No, I have another favorite truth. This is the last one. But this really is, I think, my favorite. The world needs you. Each of you. There's nobody that's invisible here this morning. We need you. The world may not exactly realize that, but it does. It is yearning, starving, dying for you and your healing offer of service through your art. We need you to help us understand that which is bigger than ourselves so that we can stop feeling so small, so isolated, so helpless that we ourselves stop contributing that which is unique to us. That distinct, rare, individual quality which the world desperately wants to feed on. We need you to remind us of that unbridled, unfiltered, childlike exuberance so that we remember without apology or disclaimer to laugh, to play, to fly, and to stop taking everything so damn seriously. We need you to remind us what empathy is by taking us deep into the hearts of those who are, God forbid, different than us, so that we can recapture not only the hope of living in peace with each other, but thriving together in a vibrant way where each of us grows in wonder and joy. We need you to make us feel an integral part of a shared existence through the communal, universal, forgiving language of music, of dance, of poetry, of art, so that we never lose sight of the fact that we are all in this together and that we're deserving of a life that overflows with immense possibility, improbable beauty, and relentless truth. What an honor it is to share this day with you. Savor every single moment of it, even this long speech, and then fly out of this building armed with the knowledge that you do make a difference. Go on, make us laugh and cry and feel and unite and believe in the incredible power of humanity to overcome anything. Congratulations to you. You are so well deserved of this honor.